Welcome back, everyone. It's Influencer Fridays from Cisco Virtual Kitchen. And you know the drill. If you've been here before, every Friday we review products. Young gun chefs on their way up in this business review products available from Cisco they've never tried before. Will they rate them good, great, or wow? With us again, Chef Ellie. How are you doing today, Ellie? I'm your host, Roger Bodwin. Welcome back.
Good morning, Roger. It's good to be back. It's always a good Friday when it's Influencer Friday.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun. It's especially fun today because we have ice cream today.
I know. I'm jealous. Ice cream for breakfast. Here we go.
Ice cream from breakfast, and we also have holiday
Yeah.
ice cream. So the company is Central Smiths. I have a beautiful booklet right here. They have many varieties of flavors. For today, we have eggnog and peppermint bark. The company is a family-owned company. They have been operating for over 100 years, and they've been producing ice cream since 1952. So it's amazing. I have these 2 buckets, so it's going to be a good end of the year for me, for sure. The first one I'm going to try right here is the eggnog. What better than having eggnog ice cream? And you don't have to make eggnog at all for Christmas.
Perfect
You
time
still
of year for
could.
that product. Both products, actually.
Yeah,
They
both
both sound
products.
amazing.
Yep. I mean, you can
So
still make an eggnog if you want the bourbon, but
Is that a golden yellow color? Describe the color to us, Ellie.
it is exactly that. It's golden yellow. Like, I would wear this
Nice.
as jewelry for sure, if
There you
that would
go.
be possible.
I'm a big thing like Golden Girl.
I love it. I love gold. Uh, okay, let's go for a taste.
Oh, just wait a second, Nelly. Just wait a second. Just
Yes.
one second. Get my thing up there so we can say good, great, or wow.
Am I going to say good, great, or wow?
I don't know. What are you gonna say?
I gotta taste it first, Jay.
Right. She's
Well,
not ready to rate
I
it
know,
yet.
but like let's bet. Like I'm gonna bet. Like it's ice cream. How can you screw this up, right? I think it's
Do
gonna
you
be
want me?
wow.
Do you want me to
I do.
grade the texture? I can grade the texture first. The texture is definitely a wow.
Does
Now
it
I'll
smell
go
good?
in and taste it,
Does it
and
smell?
we'll see.
Smell
The
good?
smell
Uh,
smells like milk.
I think you're the first person ever to smell ice cream on the streaming market. Roger,
Well, when Jay's here, you gotta smell ice cream.
sorry.
Apparently.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone.
Okay. Ready? I'm doing it. I'm going in.
I'm just gonna put wow up.
Mm, it is a wow.
Awesome.
You got it. It's delicious. It's perfectly sweet. It melts in your mouth right away, as it should. It tastes like the drink. It's delicious. I love it. I would love to pour some chocolate on it, but we're gonna make a sundae with it very soon. It is a wow. Eggnog is a wow. Not making drinks this year. I'm only eating this ice cream.
You could put. You could. Have you ever, Roger? Have you ever made like an remember the old Coke floats?
Oh, all the
Little-
time. Yeah, we did it with root beer.
yeah, you do with root beer, but
Yeah.
I remember going to a restaurant and they were doing like liquor Coke floats or floats,
Hmm.
and you could use this for them, right?
Absolutely could.
Oh,
I see that.
yeah, I could totally see that. I remember, and also charging a good like $10. Now this was probably 15 years ago, and
Yeah.
bam,
Yeah.
I
That's a
went to
hook.
the liquor Coke float or something like that. It was awesome. It was like
Yeah,
10.
it's unique. I don't see that happening much anymore. So if you rolled it out, it would definitely work again.
Yeah,
With the liquor part, especially. I mean, that's the kicker.
that's the
Oh my
kick.
god. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous
I'll call it
color.
code
We're
float.
going
Outside up.
Peppermint bark on
and
this one.
look at this.
Ooh,
Can you
oh my gosh,
see
that's so
it?
appealing. Oh, look at all the chipped up pieces of bark in there.
Yep. So here we have some candy cane pieces, and we also
Wow.
have some chocolate flakes.
Yeah.
So we're
What's it
going
smell like?
in. Smells
Does it
like
have
you, Jay. It smells just like you.
does it have a mint smell?
I can't with you.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going in. Whole tub, face
Okay,
in.
here we go. Smell. Here we go. Here we go. Official ice cream smell.
I do sense the peppermint, actually. I do. You know,
Are you a peppermint?
it's a win. It's a win.
Roger's a key lime fan, so you got to be peppermint fan.
Look at this. Can you see this? Look at this texture. It's just
Now it looks
gorgeous.
pink in color. Is it pink?
It is pink. I'm so sorry that you can't actually
No, there we go. Now I
tell.
can totally see
Yeah.
it. That looks really, really
cool.
delicious, Ellie.
I
Wow.
mean, the texture is just so gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the one I would want to taste right now.
Ellie, can
Okay.
you make one of those fancy chef ice cream balls?
Quenelles?
Yeah. You show
Why
us
are
how-
you putting me to the test? Okay, let's see.
Here we go.
I-
Here we go.
I know you do
Stop
it because I'm in
Quenelle.
culinary team Canada. No, I can't do it.
Well, you
Not the
better.
right spoon. Not the
Right.
right spoon. No.
We're gonna have to talk to you in Canada.
Sorry to my fellow chefs. And I'm not gonna take the time to do a double spoon. That takes a lot of time. So I'll just do it for the ice cream. I'm here today to
How
taste
about
ice
the
cream. Let's do that.
I bet it's gonna be a wow, Roger.
Okay.
So wow, just
Let's
looking
see.
at it.
I know. It's gonna be a wow.
You know, peppermint is really strong in the smell.
Now
Maybe
I have
the first to smell ice cream, but it does smell.
a question for you before you eat that.
Yes.
Is peppermint, and Roger, you know this, you have restaurants, you know this, you've been in this forever. Does peppermint make you less full after you eat a big meal?
It actually does because it's minty. And even if you drink a peppermint tea, for example, it is going to make you less hungry for sure. How long does that last? That depends on people.
All right.
You know,
That's
that's a
what it does.
tradition here in
Yeah.
America for a long, long, long time. And it's kind of an old school thing where restaurants would always pass out a mint with the check, you know, just at the end of the meal. So I haven't
Mhm.
seen that in a while, but that's an old sort of historic thing.
Thanks, Roger. I'm old. Um,
No, I'm your
Didn't say
generation. I
anything.
remember this. I remember.
I was going to
Thank
say,
you. Thank you for the lessons.
I was also just going to mention because a lot of Greek restaurants will give you like a zambuca or
Sambuca for
I
sure.
think I forget the name of it.
Uzo.
No, there's also another one, but they do
Yeah.
it ouzo for sure, warm,
Hmm.
and it's supposed to make you not full. So after you have a huge meal and you feel like you're going to keel over, you have an ouzo and the pain goes away.
And then they sell you a really expensive dessert if they're smart.
that or you're full and drunk. I don't know, and then you kind of forget that.
Well, yeah, because you start with ouzo and you end with ouzo. Ouzo is not only for the end.
Oh, is it start? It's a starter too.
Well, you continue with it. I mean, if you're drinking, you're drinking. You're not joking around. If you're in Greece, at least.
Sorry. Okay, back to the
Okay.
ice cream.
Back to the pink, beautiful ice cream that smells like peppermint. It's so good. It's really good. It's very minty. The flakes of chocolate are so perfect in there. It's minty. It's minty. It's creamy, milky, chocolatey. I think it's a perfect combination. And my mouth feels fresh. So I had one scoop of it and my mouth feels fresh. This is a wow. So I don't know if you have tasted these before, Jay. But
No,
these
I
are
don't. I don't
good.
break the cardinal rule. I think it's no bites before. Right.
Okay,
bite.
so yeah, it's delicious. This is a wow as well. I'm gonna go in really quick. I'll make a quick sundae with the eggnog. I'll do a bit of drizzle of chocolate, dark chocolate from the Monin sauces. It's gonna get a little bit noisy.
Roger, what's your favorite ice cream? Roger, what's your favorite
Black
ice cream?
raspberry.
Black raspberry.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
black raspberry. Going way back to being a kid, you know, I'd get black raspberry cones with a chocolate sort of sprinkles on top. That was always my favorite. Still is.
Black raspberry.
Mhm.
I'm a caramel guy. The caramel. I'm not a
Sea
chocolate
salt,
fan. Sea salt. Oh yeah.
sea salt and caramel.
Ooh,
Yeah,
sea
Oh.
salt.
that was
Ooh.
big here for the summer.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a goodie. That's a goodie.
Definitely. Oh, and toffee chips in that would be amazing too.
What?
Toffee
Nice.
chips.
Oh man.
I love
Crumble it
toffee.
up on top. They put that dust on top.
Yeah, just sprinkled coffee dust.
There. We'll mute Ellie while she lets. I don't know if you're deaf now.
Done. It's too late.
Yeah.
Finished it.
I don't know if you're deaf, Roger, but I am. Thanks, Ellie.
Yeah, the blender needs a silencer.
What are you doing there? You doing a little fancy?
I'm doing a little fancy with some dark chocolate Monin because why not? We have it right here. And I'm going to drop in some. So Central Smith, in this booklet that I have right here, they also have recipes, which is great. I mean, with ice cream, there's so many things that you can do. You can make sundaes. You can put it on top of your waffles. I don't know, maybe give your kids a nice weekend and have that for breakfast. Talking to you, Roger.
That's a good idea. A little whipped cream on top of that, a little waffle, whipped cream, and some Central Smith ice cream on top of that.
Oh, this is delicious.
That looks fantastic.
Waffles. So waffles, if you're having waffles on Saturday morning, you're
It's
either
one of
going
my
to put
faves.
the ice cream on top of the waffles or you make a sundae. Or, depends how good your kid was that week, you can do both. This is delicious. I say this because I don't have kids. I hope they're not watching me.
Hey, Roger, when was ice cream used in a recipe first time?
Ooh.
Does that go back to like the original World's Fair here in America where it was
You guys
invented?
try to take credit for it again. It's like
Oh,
pizza.
this is a Canadian thing?
No, it's not. It's not. It's French. Let's go French.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
First used in France in a
First
recipe.
recipe in French.
Tell us the
Flavor.
history.
What year? What year?
Oh my God.
1888.
1674.
Come on. That's like when pizza was
Wow.
invented. Seriously. Come
Like
on.
no freezers, nothing. Boom.
How did they do it?
I think I don't know. I like that's technical.
I don't even
They
think they had
just-
ice in the
You just know
1600s.
the year.
Well, they
Right?
had ice back then. I think
It was colder then.
it was colder then. Yeah, global warming was starting back then. It was it was like 1674.
Wow.
Right?
Crazy.
Around probably the Alps, maybe.
Was that like Louis the 14th?
Right? It said, oh, in England it started 18th century. It was coming around. So there you go. It's
Awesome.
old.
A little bit of history.
Amazing.
And we still love
Well,
it today.
We still
trivia.
love it today.
And Central Smith, did you say was founded in 1952? So
No,
they've
they
been at it
started
a while.
producing ice cream exclusively since 1952,
Yeah.
and everything is Canadian based. They get the milk from local farmers, but they did found the company in 1892, if I remember correctly. So they
Oh.
they have been operating
Oh,
for over
gotcha.
100 years. Yeah,
So
they
a
started with
couple
cheese.
generations.
Yeah, and
Started
now
with
it just they started with cheese. Yeah, they started with cheese, and
You know, if Central Smith is probably going to watch us, this is what we do on our SVK Influencer Fridays. Is Allie sits there all week studying your company.
I do. I really do. I do. I do look at the websites. I always mention every Friday that we
Yeah,
are
me too.
together. I look at the websites because they're so interesting to me. You can read the company through the website, how much time they spend on it and how much they care. And even if you go to the website for Central Smith ice cream, you'll see that it's so warm. You can see that it's a family operated company. So it's great. They're just outside of Peterborough, and they make a mention that they have a red roof. And I'll show the picture right here, so you can't miss
Oh,
the
yeah.
building.
Yeah, that's
just-
nice.
It's adorable. It's
Yeah, I get
warm.
it.
It's delicious. I love it.
Yeah,
So
that
Go ahead, Roger.
that builds trust, right? It's
really
like it's
does.
inviting. It's like it's a down home family company, right? They offer really quality products, I could tell just by looking at the red roof there.
Yep, they do.
Right? They're putting off an image of their company by virtue of their building.
They sure are. So yeah,
But
it
they
was
can
great.
back it
And
up with a story. That's good.
Yep.
It's the red roof that makes it. I have a question
the
for
red
you.
roof is-
So ice cream. Sorry, this is an extended Influencer Friday, by the way.
Oh,
It's also a big, large coffee. I have a question for both of you. So, ice cream goes back, and I think ice cream, in a sense, is I would put it with a comfort food because we usually had it when we were kids, and you remember memories of family and stuff. What's your awesome memory as a kid with ice cream?
Ooh, when I was younger in Albania, in beautiful Albania, every Saturday, my family and I we would go out to lunch, mostly seafood. We would go by the beach, and then when we would get back to the city, there was this ice cream shop that exists to this day and has been around for many, many decades. And we would always get the same flavors because it was so delicious. That's what we wanted. But it was a ritual. Every Saturday after lunch, we would go to the ice cream shop, and on the way home, we would just eat ice cream cones. And it's just even now, I would love to just go back and do that. So it does give me a warm family feeling when I think about ice cream or when I consume it. So that's my good memory from it.
That's awesome. Roger, what's yours?
So there was a company, well, it still exists, although it's changed ownership several times. So when I was a kid in Massachusetts, there was a company called Friendly Ice Cream that was founded by two brothers during the Great Depression, and they charged nickel, 5-cent ice creams. And the company grew to be a large chain, and they had hundreds of ice cream stores that literally went across the country. Hershey Foods, which is a well-known name, obviously the candy company bought it. And I used to go there for birthdays. It was like a tradition where I would bring a whole bunch of my friends and we would go bowling, and then we would go to this ice cream shop and we'd all get these giant banana splits. They called it a Jim Dandy. It was like this huge goblet, and it probably had like a whole liter of ice cream inside this goblet and multiple toppings and bananas hanging off the side and different, chocolate drizzles and caramel. It was unbelievable. It was this gigantic thing, and we would all get one of those, and we did it for years when I was really, really, young kid. So I never forgot that.
That's so cool.
Awesome.
I had here just for you, Roger.
Yeah,
Here you go,
just for
buddy.
me, just for me.
What?
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Boom.
There it is. There it is. It had the nuts on top and the sprinkles. Oh my gosh, that's
Oh
bringing
my
me
God,
back.
that looks gorgeous.
That was my birthday treat every year when I was like 8 years old.
Isn't that
Thanks,
cool?
Mom. Oh wow,
Isn't that cool?
good. That's exactly it.
So cool.
That's my
so
memory.
cool. No, it's funny because so when I was raised in the prairies and so current,
Yeah.
and we had this ice cream place. So the Dairy, everyone knows Dairy Queen.
Yes,
It's
Dairy Queen for sure.
This was called Dairy King.
Oh,
So someone's like, really, I don't think it's there anymore. I think it's probably called something else. But do you remember those neon lights that McDonald's used to have? They're bright yellow.
Yes, I do. Yep,
Lights. You remember those?
I do. Yep.
I saw a light like that the other day, and it just instantly brought me back to the McDonald's days. Anyways, the Dairy King had them all over the building, and they had that hum
Right,
to
the
them.
hum to it.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hum, right?
Right.
And then
Yep.
you would go in, and it had two walk-up windows, and you would go up, and you would always order. And I think my dad used to get the peanut buster, and it probably was called something else, but he always usually said probably what you would get at Dairy Queen. He would say it at Dairy King. He just whatever, right? So he'd always get like the peanut buster parfait. Do you remember those? Like the peanuts in them and the chocolate. And he would always get those and brag about them. And then I would always get like a dip cone because I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. And I can't remember what my mom would get. And my brothers and sisters were grown up by then, but we had the Dairy King. But we used to do that, and then you'd go sit in your car and overlook the one road that had traffic driving on it all day. Like you would sit up there. It was a thing. People used to sit in their cars, and it was like this moment, and you probably listened to crappy radio and enjoyed it. So there's my nostalgia ice cream moment. Was the Dairy King in Swift Current. There you go.
Never gets old, Jay. Ice
It
cream.
never gets old, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's a lifelong thing, and if you like
We
ice
need
cream,
comfort food now, right? It brings us back to those memories when we didn't have to deal with the stuff we deal with today. So pretty cool.
for sure, it's
Anyways,
still a
there's
comfort food.
there's my treat for you. You like that, Ellie? Treat ice cream. You're frozen.
Then I'm.
Did you see her? She's frozen. I think her internet went on.
I do. I see. She's.
Anyways, she's back now. Let me just bring her in here. Here we go.
There you go. You froze up for a minute.
It happened again.
You're in this really awkward position. We won't tell
Black
you.
hole.
Anyways, I'll let you wrap up, Roger.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Well, thanks everyone. Once again, that was Influencer Fridays. Thanks again, Chef Ellie, and tune in next time. We'll see you on Friday.